Jostling and bumping into one another, the boys tumbled out into the road and fell straight into the arms of Ladijin and Gika. The moon had quite disappeared behind a cloud. Only voices were to be heard in the darkness. Let me go. Leave me alone. Hands off. Hey. Quiet, everybody. Timur's voice rang out. Don't knock the prisoners about. Where's Gika? I'm here. Take them away. Suppose they won't go. Frog March M. Let me go, you filthy rats, someone whined. Who was that? Timur demanded furiously. Aha, you can dish it out but you can't take it. Gika, give the order and get a move on. The prisoners were led to the empty booth on the fringe of the market square and pushed inside one after another. Bring Kvakin over here to me, Timur ordered. Kvakin was led up. Ready? Asked Timur. All ready. The last prisoner was shoved into the booth and the door was bolted and locked. Run along, Timur told Kvakin. You're just a joke. Nobody's afraid of you and nobody needs you. Kvakin stood looking down, expecting a beating. Run along, Timur repeated. Take this key and let your friend figure out of the chapel. Kvakin did not move. Let the fellas out or let me in with them, he growled. No, said Timur, that's over and done with. You're finished with them and they're finished with you. A cacophony of whistles and catcalls followed Kvakin as he slowly walked off, hunching his shoulders. "10 paces away he stopped and straightened up. I'll beat the life out of you, he shouted savagely at Timur. I'll smash you single-handed. To a pulp. After which he plunged into the darkness. Ladijin, you and your 5 can go, said Timur. What's your next assignment? Number 22, Bolshaya Vasilkovskaya stack the logs. Fine. Get to work. A whistle blew at the station nearby. A suburban train had pulled in and the passengers would soon be coming from the station. Timur began to hurry. Simerkov, you and your 5, what's yours? Number 38, Malaya Petrakovskaya. He added with a laugh, same as usual, buckets, barrel and water. S long. Fine, get to work. Well, and now people are coming this way. The rest can go home. Quick now. As the new arrivals began to trickle into the square, an infernal clatter broke out. They stopped in alarm. Another outburst of banging and yelling followed. Lights went on in the windows of neighboring houses. Somebody switched on the light over the market stalls, and the crowd saw the following notice hanging on the booth. Passers-by, don't be sorry for them. Inside are people who sneak into the gardens of peaceful residents at night and steal apples and things. The key to the padlock is behind this notice. The person who releases the prisoners is warned first to make sure he has no relatives or friends among them. It is late at night and the black-bordered red star on the gate is invisible. But it is there. Once again, the scene is the garden of the house where the little girl lives. Two ropes are let down from a branch of a tree. A boy climbs down the rough trunk, fastens a board to the ropes and sits on it to see whether the new swing it is strong enough. The stout branch creaks a bit, the leaves rustle and stir. A bird, disturbed from its slumbers, twitters and flaps its wings. It is quite late. Olga has gone to bed long ago. Jenny is asleep, and so are the boys' comrades, the jolly Simerkov, the taciturn Lady Jin, funny little Nick. Brave Gika is tossing about in his bed and mumbling in his sleep. The clock in the watchtower strikes the quarter hour. A day's past, a deed's done. Ding dong. 1, 2. Yes, it is quite late. The boy gets off the swing, searches in the grass and picks up a heavy bouquet of wild flowers. Jenny had gathered them. He tiptoes softly up the steps of the moonlit porch so as not to wake and frighten the sleepers, and places the bouquet carefully on the top step. The boy is Timur.